A Valley nonprofit just got a $100,000 grant from Lowe's to breathe new life into Mom's House in Phoenix. It's a home dedicated to empowering formerly incarcerated women. Thanks to this renovation, even more women will have the opportunity to thrive and rebuild their futures. So joining us this morning to tell us more about the impact that this grant is going to have, we have Darren from the Worker, the COO there, and then we also have Vanessa who went with the program. Thank you so much for being here and telling us just about this grant and this, really more importantly, the program. Darren, walk us through how important this program is in this Mom's House.
Yeah, so basically the Worker's been around for almost 40 years, and our main mission is to help people find quality employment. And so we also have a transitional housing program, and so 2 years ago, Michelle Sirocco and I kind of met, talk about what kind of a need is in the community, and so they're helping women inside get prepared for life outside. And so, but for the women that don't have a place to go, they don't have families or support or funding to be able to exit, so they're leaving with like a $200 debit card and the clothes on their back. And so what happens? So basically we created a safe, supportive environment, and so Mom's House being renovated will provide this 30 to 45 day opportunity so that the women can decompress, get acclimated, be in a supportive environment, and really take the time necessary to find quality employment.
How many people have gone through the program? How many women?
So far, we've had 22 women come through the program. 18 of them have been successful, so 18 women that are using their own money to get into their own market rate housing and getting a career job. So basically, it's been more successful than I even envisioned, and so where Mom's House is going to allow us to not only continue that operation, but also be able to scale it by about 10 or 15%.
And then Vanessa, you went through this program.
Yes.
I'd imagine you get out and you're just like, now what? Now what do I do? Well, how did this program impact you?
Well, you know, I think the biggest struggle that we go through when we're in there is like, how do we get started? What do we do from here? And so when I came out, like, I just remember, like, I was relieved. I was able to enjoy and embrace this process because I came home to a fully furnished place. I came home to my peers also, and everything I ever needed to just start my life was there. Like, I think the biggest part for me is that it set me up not to live paycheck to paycheck. So I was able to save and do what I need to do without worrying about furniture, without worrying about deposits, without worrying about anything like that, and just come home and focus on my goals.
And so you get out, and then this helps you basically acclimate, get back on your feet. I guess, how has it been now? Like getting out of the program and just being out there now, doing it on your own?
Empowering.
Yeah.
Super empowering. Like, I made a connection with one of the girls in there, and she's my roommate till now. We went out and we got a house together, and we're just thriving in what we're doing. And sometimes we sit down on the couch and we look back like we did it. Like, and it's an amazing feeling. The only word I can say is empowering.
What did you, when you got out, did you know where you were going? You had the program already lined up?
Yes, when I heard about it, yeah. I automatically said, sign me up. Yeah, I wanted to sign up as soon as possible.
So for the people who don't have it, what do you think, what happens? Either one of you can talk about what happens if you don't have that kind of support?
Yeah, I can speak to that. So the opportunity would maybe go to a halfway house where some are not so clean, some are not so safe, but it's also not very supportive, and you have 2 weeks to get a job. So it's really high pressure, and you know, it's just, you've also got supervision fees, you've got a lot of stuff hanging over your head that most people aren't aware of. But so when we go through this process, it's kind of this stepped up, accountable process where we're empowering, we're giving them education with our personal finance class, our food budgeting class, we're imparting the life skills that they need. But most of all, they're saving 80% of their check in their own bank account, so that when they're exiting our program, and the average time from leaving incarceration to getting their own market rate housing is about 141 days. Wow. So it's really impressive, and it's something we're really looking to grow and shed a light on to provide this opportunity for more women so that they can be who they really need to become and have that opportunity to do so.
How do you pick the women who are going to be involved in this program?
Well, Televerde Foundation does an amazing job, both Michelle and Tina, inside Perryville Prison, of going through an application process and really seeing who wants to go through that 6-month program prior to release. So they are really giving us qualified candidates, and so we work together to really make sure that, you know, the average savings when they leave is $5,000, and it usually takes about $2,200 to get your own place when you move in, so it gives a little bit of a buffer too. So it's really just two nonprofit organizations working together to achieve a mission that is a little less common than you would think, but ultimately it's really being able to maximize maximize the opportunities for the women.
Thank you both for coming in and talking about this, Vanessa, Darren. If somebody wants more information about the worker and just where do they need to go?
Yeah, they can follow the progress at any of our social media channels or our website, which is theworkeraz.org.
All right, thank you both.